That's a great look you've got right there. Hello everyone and welcome to the second video of March with Michael.
Hey.
I still love it. We're doing another quiz. This quiz is about which Broadway character we are.
If you love musical theater, this is gonna be a very interesting one for you.
Yeah.
For you.
Is there any you're expecting?
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice? You think Beetlejuice?
Like, my essence. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Beetlejuice, I just think I'm so him. But at the same time, I can also be Evan Hansen.
Could be.
I'm very Evan Hansen. Anything for you?
I'm low-key hoping for like Elder Cunningham or...
That's so you! Oh my god, I hate that so much.
When we saw Book of Mormon last year...
Was that last year?
Yeah!
Fuck off!
When I watched it with him last year, I was just watching Elder Cunningham and I was like, this is my role.
You see, I wasn't thinking about anything, I was just like, there's a lot of hot dudes on stage.
Oh, there were a lot of hot dudes.
Hot
I also saw Elder McKinley and I was like, that's also me.
Is that the redhead guy?
Yeah, Joel Granger. He's in Pippin right now, isn't he?
Is he?
I think
oh my
so.
god, I would love that so much! Actually, you know who I see you as? This is gonna be mean, but I feel like you'd understand when I say it. One of the eels from The Little Mermaid.
I could honestly see that! If you don't know, Andre's also doing a musical right now. Give a plug.
Do I have to plug it a second time?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm playing Professor Callahan in Legally Blonde the Musical, done by Center Stage Youth Theatre, from April 23rd to the 1st of May.
I'll leave a link to tickets in the description below so you can buy your tickets as well. So obviously, for a video like this, we have to use camera 2. Hello.
Sup?
Are we gonna do you first?
I think I might go first on this
Okay,
one.
let's go with you first.
What would your musical be about? Oh god, I love a good adventure musical,
You like an adventure?
Love a good adventure musical. Musicals about love are so lame. Like, the only musical about love I can really think of is Moulin Rouge, and I'm like, no, that's straight. What's the time period? Oh, can you imagine a gay love story in the 1800s? I feel like that would be so cute.
That would be very interesting.
And like an adventure gay love story in the 1800s in like a fantasy world.
You could do 1900s, and you could do gay men in World War One.
That's gross.
That would be very interesting.
But that would also end up being a love musical. I said adventure. That's why I picked 1800s, because a lot of shit went down in the 1800s. Okay, I'd say 1800s.
1800s?
1800s, absolutely. What musical would your show be inspired by? Oh, but these are all... You see, the only real adventurous one is Phantom of the Opera. Like, The Color Purple, that's a subject that I, as a non-black person, should even be talking about. Because, you know, that's like a very, very specific experience that no one else has. Mean Girls, how white can you get? Rent, it's a very specific time period.
Yeah.
Like, the AIDS epidemic, and using the F slur and the D slur. I mean, I'm okay because I know the context and I love Rent for what it is. It's one of my favorites. But it's not really an adventure. Yes! Of course my musical would include magic!
Adventure.
Okay, how many people would you cast for... It has to be at least 30.
At least 30?
At least 30. 50 is a bit much.
Yeah.
That's like 50 is the average Disney. I don't want this to be a Disney musical. Like, I want it to be magic, just not Disney. You know what I mean? So 30.
Magical realism.
Oh, fuck. What type of music would your show have? Rock, opera, pop, or other? Why isn't the word mix, like, a good mix an option?
It's Buzzfeed, man.
But you saying the word man is the strategy of it all. No, I think I'd say pop.
Pop?
Yeah, because, you know, because I have a pop voice, but it's a very interesting mix between pop, rock, and the classical musical theater sound.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I'm not saying, like, these are not my words, I'm quoting other people, like, our singing teacher, a literal West End vocal coach who has trained me for maybe a day. It was a masterclass. And also other musical theater peers have told me this about my voice, my vocal type. So I guess I'd say a mix, but since those were our options, I would say pop.
Mm-hmm.
Would your protagonist die in the end? No.
I was thinking you were gonna say no.
I would say someone close to said protagonist, but not the protagonist. Because then, when the protagonist dies, that's the end of everything.
Yeah.
Like, that's the issue that I have with Miss Saigon.
It's not
Is that
TV.
Kim kills herself, and we don't know what happens from then on. It's the opening night. I don't want to do Xavier's thing, but I'm so tempted to.
It's opening night!
And oh god, I'm terrified. Which Broadway star would you like to see in the... Oh, these are all good! Do you know all of these people?
I feel like I just know the top two.
Even Obazada, the girl who... You love Miss Saigon. That's her.
Oh!
Yeah, the one who let out that really gut-wrenching scream in the Tony performance. That's her.
I don't really think about, like, who the performers are. I think of their quality of performance.
Fake fan, you guys. You've just witnessed fake
I
fan
care about
energy.
quality of performance, okay?
Which is bullshit, because you should remember someone's quality of performance via their name.
His name.
I am so gay for Andrew Reynolds. Like, I would love to see Andrew Reynolds in the audience, but Cynthia Erivo is a much more challenging sort of person to, like, please. Not in the sense that she's, like, you know, very hard to please in that manner. It's just that she's so amazing. You know what I mean? Like, she's the one that sang that song I'm Here from The Color Purple.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah, so I feel like to have her in the audience would be so motivating.
Hard person to please.
Not really a hard person to please, because, you know, she loves everyone. She's such a loving, giving person. I say that like I know her personally, but I don't. But, like, it's her aura, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I'd say Cynthia Erivo, 1, for a challenge for me to do good, 2, motivation, but, like, I love Cynthia Erivo. Which famous singer would you cast as a protagonist? Why is Shawn Mendes on this list? But as the protagonist, Halle Bailey. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely Halle Bailey. On there too.
Oh my god.
Okay, who would play the villain? Bernadette Peters, come on! Yes! I'd say 5 years.
5 years?
I don't think I'd be that successful. Considering that it says your show, I'm gonna work under the assumption that I'm writing it. God, when did I go from Michael Polinas to Lin-Manuel Miranda? When? I am nowhere near as
Imagine if he was in the
beautiful.
audience.
Why wasn't he an option, actually? Lin loves everything.
I know, he should come.
Okay, 5 years.
5 years.
Yes!
Oh my god!
Yes! Oh my god! Wait, kind? Excuse me.
Since when are you kind?
I'm kind to literally everybody but you. You're kind, you're brave, and you care about the people you love. That's actually true, but I don't have a lot of people that I genuinely love.
Yeah, you do care about people.
You will do anything to make them feel happy and special, Cynthia. Cynthia Erivo, and of course, I hate that they started the sentence with "and." And of course, you're never afraid to defy gravity. Mic drop. Ba-dum. That was a great pun. That was a great pun.
It was.
Okay, retake!
Let's see how well I go.
What would your musical be about?
I guess mine would have to be something about, like, family.
That's cute.
Like, family means a lot to me. And especially, like, with what has happened in recent times. And throughout
That's true.
my family's lifetime. Family is such a big part of...
I vibe.
Yeah. When would it be set? I feel like mine would be like 2000s.
Yeah.
I can't picture my family musical being set in the future. I don't like musicals really set in the future. But even like future movies I don't like.
True.
So 2000.
True.
And I'm a 2001 child, so
Yeah.
fits perfect. What would it be inspired by?
The fact that these are all musicals you haven't listened to.
I've listened to Mean Girls and Rent.
Oh, you've listened to Rent?
Yes.
Finally,
And
some taste out of this boy.
I've like had a semi listen to Phantom. My mum saw Phantom of the Opera twice in Canada.
Your mom has amazing taste.
And she has programs for both versions she went to see. So I've had a really
Oh, they're
good
different.
synopsis.
Oh, were they different?
Yeah, there was the North American tour and then
Okay.
there was Vancouver. Because Mum lived in Vancouver for a few years.
That's right.
So I've read the synopsis.
God, those would have been so different.
Oh, they were, apparently. I guess for me it would be somewhat inspired by Rent, rather than everyone being
I think
affected
Rent
from a disease. It would be someone in the family being affected.
I guess you could say musically inspired, because Heathers is a rock musical, and so is Rent.
Would my musical include
No,
magic? No.
it'd be a realist.
It would be very
This is
realist.
Tomoki's a very different theater kid to me.
Yeah. If I'm going to create one, I want it to be quite realist.
Like, I'm such a conceptualist, you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
No.
There would be no magic. Realism.
oh, you nearly clicked yes.
How many people would you have in the ensemble? 20. I don't want a massive cast.
Yeah, okay.
What type of music would be in it?
Would your show have rock?
Rock? You'd say rock.
Absolutely rock. Unless you really want to go in the direction of like Six or Dear Evan Hansen, where it's mostly pop.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking Dear Evan Hansen when I think of my musical, to be honest.
Okay, go pop.
Let's go pop. Would your protagonist die in the end? No.
No.
No. I'd say
Protagonists.
maybe upon diagnosis they'd be at death's door. It's opening night, and who will be in the audience?
I feel like you'd say Eva Noblezada.
I
feel like
I would love her there, but I want Andrew there.
You're just thirsty. You're just thirsty.
I would love Andrew there. Just go with Andrew.
Fine.
Which famous singer would be cast as your protagonist?
Well, would you want the protagonist to be a guy or a girl?
I would like a male protagonist. I know that's all like, oh, men are always leads, but I just feel
It's your show.
It is my show.
You're gonna end up choosing Shawn Mendes, aren't you?
I do want Shawn Mendes. I do.
Thanks, underwear.
That was a very nice photo shoot.
That was an amazing photo shoot. That had me going.
I wrote about
so
that in my
long.
thesis.
Why?
Shawn Mendes.
Absolutely, he's a leading man. I don't even know what Sam Smith looks like. I forgot what he looks like. Can we look him up? Can I look him up?
I'll edit a picture of Sam
Yeah.
Smith on
Yeah.
onto the screen.
Yeah,
But
do
it's
that.
going to be Shawn Mendes. Because I don't want Jennifer Hudson in it. Like, because she can't take direction, apparently.
Like, I love J Hud, just not in the musical.
Yeah, like, she was good for Hairspray Live, but she was skinny, and that was a problem.
I know.
But-
I'm like,
I was thinking, why is she skinny?
like vocally
She's great vocally.
in Hairspray, I wouldn't have had it any other way. But why the fuck?
Why was she
Why
skinny?
the fuck she's so skinny?
And
Like-
I've heard rumours online that Jennifer Hudson can't take direction. The fact that this is my musical, Jennifer Hudson who can't take direction, she's not going to be in
We've
it.
spent 7 minutes on this question alone. Don't! Why are you about to pick her? It's Shawn. Who would play the villain? Don't pick Bernadette Peters because I've already gotten her.
I'm going to think Kristen Chenoweth.
Kristen Chenoweth? Do you even remember who Kristen Chenoweth
I
is?
do know. I just feel like...
Kristen Chenoweth was like an evil nurse? What the fuck? Actually, no, it makes sense. Go with Kristen Chenoweth.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, I love her.
Like, she could be
She's
the...
awesome.
She could be the one, like, causing the disease.
Yeah.
Oh my god, go with
Yeah.
K-Chen. Go with K-Chen. Did you know that she has her own Schmackery's cookie? I should show it to you.
How long would the show run?
A year.
A year?
Knowing you don't like to get attached to projects for too long, so I'd say a year.
I would say 2 years. After 2 years, I feel like I'd get bored. And I'd want to move on to my next project.
Okay, 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. After 2 years, I get bored.
Do it, Finn!
Yes!
Stick it to the man!
I feel like that would be me.
Yes!
I mean, I'm skinny, but I feel like I got that atmosphere.
Whenever someone tells you to give up on your dreams, you don't listen to them. Actually, no, you stop a lot of things when I tell you to stop.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna stop on my dreams.
True.
Because if I work for something, I'm gonna work.
Oh my god. Dewey Finn and Elphaba.
You are truly an inspirational.
Can we talk about just how starkly different those two characters are?
Yeah.
And how I think what set in stone the characters we were gonna get is when we decided if our musicals were gonna include magic or not.
Yes. I think that was it.
I think that was the deciding factor for Buzzfeed on this one, is that as soon as we said that our musicals would include magic, I feel like that's when they separated all the magical characters to the non-magical.
I guess that's like one that was like, okay, they've chosen that, rule out all of these.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much for watching the second March with Michael video.
This was a very weird
This
one.
one was very weird. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Yeah! Leave a like if you enjoyed it, comment something down below, buy tickets to Legally Blonde. But yeah, subscribe if you haven't because I make a new video every week. See you in another video.
Bye!